Speaking of news stories, I'm sure we're going to cover Erock's birthday party on the show today. I'm not going to get into very many details about what happened because I'm quite sure that it will be covered on the air this morning. Let's just say Adrian made a mark. He made a mark at the party. He made it count for himself. Whether it's negative or positive remains to be seen. I think if I know Adrian, he has been, I believe, and I was talking to Travis about this earlier. I'll tell you what Adrian did in a few minutes. But Adrian was planning on something to do at this party. He told me that he was stressed out from Friday night until the party on Saturday night, trying to figure out whether or not he was going to do it. I believe, and he did it, I believe he has been stressed from the time he left the party until right now as to whether or not that was a good move or not. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you exactly what the move was in a couple of minutes. But first, I want to talk about the amazing Randy. Adrian, you know that he likes to pull pranks. He's young. He likes to try, and I believe a lot of this is he likes to try to impress people as well who work on the show, whether it's the staff members, whether it's the hosts. And when he does something that he thinks is going to make people laugh, he doesn't always, well, he'll just do it sometimes and figure out later if it's the right thing to do or not. So Erock had a birthday party this weekend. And he invited everybody on the staff to come to his house for his birthday party. And Opie and Jim were there, and all of us on the staff were there, and Club Soda Kenny was there. Everybody was there. Even Roland was there. Adrian, first he showed up 2 hours late, and he was drunk. True? Accurate. Okay.
Hoboken and St. Patty's.
He showed up 2 hours late, drunk. And then he had been threatening to do something. He had been threatening to bring a guest. So when he arrived without his guest, we told him he was a pussy. Not because it was a good idea to bring the guest, but because it was a lesson to say, Adrian, enough of you running your mouth. It's the same thing I've said to him before. It's the same thing I used to say to Sal. There's too much people running their mouths, people talking about people behind their backs, people saying they're going to do stuff, and then not doing it. So he goes, you know what, Sam? You know what, Troy? You know what, Jim? You know what, everybody? You're right. And decided to send an Uber to pick up Lady Di. And to bring Lady Di to Eric's house. I don't know. The maddest I had ever seen Eric before then was the time we had Sean F. come into studio and sing Erock parody songs live. I think he was more upset at the party. When he realized that Lady Di was sitting in his living room, oh my God. He kicked Adrian and Lady Di out at the same time. It was, because not only was it staff members, but it was also civilians. It was people's wives and girlfriends. It was people that Eric just knows from his day-to-day life. It was people that aren't associated with the radio show. I've never been in a room. I've been in some uncomfortable rooms. I've never been in a room as uncomfortable as I was when Lady Di walked in.
Neither have I.
Or when she was thrown out. Obviously, Jim and Opie were there as well, so we'll get to all the details on today's show. But Adrian did point out to me that Eric has not said one word to him. Is not speaking to him. Still as of this morning, and you've seen him today? Did he say anything to you? No, not one word. I mean, I can't blame him. I would understand why he'd be upset. But, yeah. So it was an eventful shindig at Casa de Nagel over the weekend. I'm sure that we'll get into that as the show progresses. We go to Snowy in Michigan. What's up, Snowy?
Samuel, how you doing, sir?
Good, pal.
I do not blame Erock for getting pissed off about Adrian bringing Lady Di to his house. Remember what happened when she was the intern there and she destroyed your guys' bathrooms there and got kicked out? the bathrooms?
Yeah, she's actually been.
I think he wants that drunken sot destroying his bathroom when she was there.
I mean, did I want that? Yes. Did Erock want that? No, obviously, because I wouldn't have to clean it. I would think it was funny. But yeah, she's been banned from the bathrooms at SiriusXM. She's not allowed to use them. She can still come up here, but she has to be taken on a walk every half hour by an intern because she's not allowed to use the restrooms.
What would be your reaction to if Adrian they died to your house for some event?
Oh, I would just fuck up his entire world.
Exactly.
I would just I would destroy his life and melt his brain.
Right, I'm surprised.
I would declare psychological warfare, the likes of which he had never dealt with.
Like, I'm surprised he had to call the police for belting him or belting Adrian. I don't blame him for being pissed off.
Yeah, me neither. Thank you, Snowy.
All right, man. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame Eric for being pissed off, but you know, still funny. I mean, I laugh at uncomfortable moments. I had to hide my face. I couldn't. It wasn't reality. It was not reality. There was something else going on that I said, this can't be happening right now. It was crazy. We'll get into it today. It
was a good party, though, Erock. Happy birthday. When can we stop saying happy birthday? It's a week old now, I think. Sure. All right.
We didn't sing it at the party.
I think we did.
No?
No?
Why not?
Oh, we sang it in here for you.
There was an interruption.
Well, there was at one point an interruption, yeah, but before that, I was already cupcaked out.
Oh.
And just kind of sitting around waiting by that point. And no one sang happy birthday with the Simpsons cake.
No. I kind of nixed that.
Why?
Because I just didn't want to do that.
Did anyone take a picture of the Simpsons cake?
A few people did, yeah.
Very nice. Whole bunch of cupcakes and then the frosting on top.
It was a cupcake cake.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah. Everything a sweet boy could want.
Yes. It was wonderful.
And you had quite a turnout.
Yeah, there's about 30 people.
Yeah. That was more than I thought would be there.
30, 31.
30. Yeah, there was maybe some unexpected drop-ins.
Depending on when you're counting.
Yeah. Depends on what point you're counting in. Were you happy with everyone who came, Erock?
Not everyone.
What do you mean?
When was the 31st guest invited officially?
It was
or when was it? When was it? When was the planning stage for this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, if you heard the pre-show, apparently a couple days prior.
Yeah, that had been brought up days prior.
A couple days prior.
Yes.
I see.
Where is he?
Adrian?
Yeah.
This was Adrian's thing?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
We did egg it on, though.
Yes.
We did egg it on. But, I felt bad. Well, let's bring Adrian in.
He's casually walking down the hall because,
He's not in a good place.
No.
Why?
Because
he'll try to own it, but he probably feels bad.
He does feel bad, and he's been trying very hard to impress, I would say us, but specifically you guys, because he wants to do well by the show.
Right. He has absolutely no feel for this.
His instincts are still a little green.
Developing.
They're developing.
Developing, I like that's a positive spin.
Yeah,
you have no
coming
feel.
along. They're getting there.
You thought you would impress us with that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, to be fair, when he brought it up,
right,
and everybody who's in this building that was at that party knew it was going to happen before it happened, and then everybody was giggling.
I did not know it was going to happen until I was there.
That's what I mean. Like an hour before, or half an hour, or whatever. And when he said what he had done, everybody was giggling.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I think that there's an intoxication when it comes to especially getting a giggle from Opie and Jim when you're young.
Were you drunk when you showed up there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there was also literal intoxication.
Yeah. Okay. I had a few cocktails before I got there.
Where were you earlier?
Hoboken, St. Patty's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tipped a few back?
More than a few, yeah. I would say so. Sam kept making me laugh as soon as I sat down there.
And he got there really late, and 2 hours into the party, drunk.
I was waiting for the Uber the surge when it's more expensive to end. And,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How much more was it to take it earlier?
It was like 3.5 times the normal price.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That's one place they really fuck you on the high volume times.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is that about?
I think it was just because it was
prime time. They're allowed to up it that
Yeah,
much.
they
once they get a lot of demands, they just multiply it.
No kidding.
And you'll have to put down, yes, I'm okay with, and you have to enter the percentage that it's multiplied by so that you can never claim ignorance.
Yeah.
So
But
let's-
they're pretty cheap, though.
So let's say like a $10 ride is now well over $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. I didn't know Uber was doing that.
Cab
Spent a
would
lot
fuck
of
you,
money
too.
on Uber
Yeah.
this weekend.
Cab fucks you, but not up to that point. It's not 3 times.
No.
Got to fight for my cabbies here in New York. They're getting their asses kicked by Uber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uber's definitely better.
It's so much more convenient.
Much better.
The guys are always courteous. They're always nice.
They're not happy though. The cabbies.
No.
You talk to them in New York, they're like, "Fuck Uber."
Yeah.
Try to get a job with Uber.
Yeah, exactly.
Some have said that.
Yeah.
Some have said exactly that. Like, why am I fucking doing this when I could get much more money with Uber? Driving for Uber.
So, Adrian came and said he was going to have Lady Di
As his date.
as his date, and I thought it was a very funny idea. I kind of egged it on and
I laughed too. Very much.
enjoyed it, and was like, did you get the Uber yet? I was really kind of curious if you got it.
So then you got her an Uber car.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
At his own expense.
Yes. Quite a bit of an expense.
How much was it?
All told, it was around $160.
$160 to have Lady Di go to Erock's birthday party?
And he's
Yeah.
making no money. He's
And
like,
then I had
bottom
to,
of the totem pole.
I had to get her back too because we had to leave early.
Yeah.
And
How early?
I would say Diana was there for 4 or 5 minutes.
No.
Less.
I would
Way
say 45
less.
seconds.
I was a little drunk, so I don't know
Way less.
for sure.
She showed up at Erock's. The energy in the entire room fucking went out the window. And she sat down. She had one shrimp that I hope she got food poisoning from.
She didn't like.
Because
She didn't like the shit.
she didn't like the one shrimp she had.
She called me and told me twice this weekend, twice on Sunday, and she spoke about it a lot on the ride home.
Well, the shrimp was laying out all day. Not
Sitting
all
in
day, for
water.
the whole party. So, the shrimp was lukewarm at best when she grabbed one, tried to say hi to everybody, and then she was out the door probably 30 seconds later.
Very quickly.
I think she was in the house for a total of 2 minutes.
I didn't see her walk in. Erock was showing me something in the living room.
What are you talking?
No, I didn't see when she first walked to the door.
Right, yeah.
She was already sitting down by the time I got
Why
in
was
there.
Erock showing you something in the living room?
I wanted to see. He was showing me something, and he has like a cool little TV side room
Yeah.
with like red lights in it. So I
So
wanted
Jim thought he'd be cute and said, I'll lure him over here. And that's what this is. When he started asking me about how the lights were hung on the ceiling, I went, this isn't right.
I did like that room though.
You're trying to say he was distracting you?
Yeah, because as soon as he said, oh, yeah, you could just hang lights on the ceiling. And I went, all right, that's why I walked out of the room. And
So you think his interest in your house was a ruse?
yes, it was very much a ruse.
Not very much a ruse. It was half ruse.
So-
I was interested in certain things, and the light mistake was literally just a dumb question I asked.
Yeah. So then you went back into the main room where everyone was hanging out, and then what did you see, Erock?
As I walked past some people and the area cleared so I could see what was going on in there, there was this big mess sitting at the end of my dining room table,
Don't talk about it like that.
throwing shrimp onto a plate. And I said, no, this is not happening. You need to leave. And then she just got up.
You were very rude to your guest.
Yes, I was.
And I also believe at one point you struck Adrian.
Yes, he did. Which, that's okay. Did you try that habanero beer I brought you, by the way, Eric?
No, somebody else walked out with it.
Oh, I was going to ask you to bring it back.
Oh, this is him being cute. Look, I'm one of the guys. I'm fitting in finally.
I mean, that's the idea,
Eric.
right?
Yeah, and you're just fucking stupid on all levels. It's all right.
Ooh.
So you were not happy.
No, I was not happy. Not at all. To have that in my house was not a pleasurable experience.
I felt very bad for Lady Di in that moment. But I kind of understood why from Erock's point of view, it's like there's been like a lot of rumors that she might have bed bugs. It's like there's a few things I'm like I kind of wouldn't want her in my house either.
Oh my God, there's no one in this room who would want her in their house.
I thought it'd be funny to have her just yapping.
Oh, sure.
Babbling.
Maybe if it was an outdoor party, you could, keep her there. But she had no clue that she wasn't even bummed by the whole experience, right?
No, she was.
She was?
She was upset.
Why?
She thought that something was up. She thought that somebody had made a joke out of her or something like that she wasn't welcome in the house.
Oh.
Which I told her, I don't know why the party ended early. She went to know if everyone else stuck around after we left.
No one had their coats on. She sat down and had a lukewarm shrimp, and then...
She did not like that shrimp.
And then Erock told you to get her the fuck out of the house immediately.
Yeah, there wasn't an announcement that the party had ended. There was an announcement that you have to leave.
Yeah.
And then you had to stand out in the freezing cold waiting for your dumb Uber to come back.
Yes. Well, I had him on standby.
How long were you waiting outside for?
For the Uber?
Yeah.
No, he never left after he dropped her off.
Oh, okay.
You knew that there was a possibility that
I had an inkling, yeah.
the joke would be short-lived.
Yes.
The shrimp were not amazing. I did enjoy the party food a lot. Just the shrimp itself, I didn't hear good things about.
I didn't try the shrimp, but Lady Di said it was not
When I
great,
saw that text came in that Lady Di said the shrimp were terrible, it really made me laugh.
Terrible. She had one.
She'd only had time for the one in her defense.
Yeah, in fairness, she probably would have had more. We're giving her opinion.
We should have gave her a whole bunch to take home in the Uber car. A bag of shrimp for Lady Di.
There was this feeling like, because she ended up sitting across from me at that table.
Yeah.
And like I had my face covered the whole time because there was this feeling of this can't be reality. Like this isn't happening. And I'd never been in a room that felt that uncomfortable. Because there were also civilians there. Like there were people who weren't associated with the radio show.
Right.
That were like, what's going on? Who is this person?
No one talked for like 15 minutes after that.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it really ruined everything. But I still commend Adrian for doing it. But
it took balls.
Erock put the fear of God in Adrian's head, though.
But I see why Erock would boot her. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I'd be fucking pissed.
I just think it'd be funny to have her yapping and annoying everyone. But then I was thinking like, oh yeah, then the bed bug thing would kind of freak me out.
Yeah, that chair's being cleaned.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you worried about? The main reason you booted her was it the fact that she bed bugs?
No, and that she wasn't supposed to be there. And so that chair is wrapped, sitting in the garage, and is going to be cleaned.
What are you cleaning it from? She didn't do anything on it.
She sat on it.
But what is it you're worried about? Are you worried about bed bugs?
Everything that has built up on her over time
Okay.
is in that chair, probably.
No, she was only there for a couple minutes.
Don't care.
She only had time for the one shrimp.
You wouldn't let her use your bathroom?
No.
Were you worried she would lose her shit in your bathroom, basically?
That thought never came to mind because there was no way she was staying there any longer than when I saw her.
Did she gross you out?
Completely. Yes.
Okay. Were you annoyed at Adrian?
I was furious at Adrian.
Have you gotten over it a little bit, though?
No.
Adrian didn't enjoy the rest of the party either.
I didn't. I had to leave with my date.
Yeah.
You up-booted him. Mm-hmm. I say Adrian handled it well, though.
Yeah.
I think that Adrian handled that thick, uncomfortable moment as well as anyone.
I mean, I've never seen a room full of people hate somebody so quickly.
Well, you should come to some of my shows.
You think it crossed the line there, Erock?
Yeah, especially at the end when he was trying to portray it as like, oh, you think this is my idea, and then saying, okay, blame it on me, it's my fault.
No, my exact words were, it was my idea, blame it all on me. Because you said, who was this?
Your first
who was
line
this?
was, you think I did this?
No, I said, are you really only mad at me?
No, you didn't. There was other people out there in the front, and they all heard you say...
They heard me saying, blame it on me. This is all...
You were trying to portray that this was somebody else's idea, and then went, no, just blame it on me, it's my fault, blame it on me.
Well, I'm going to go on record right now and say it was my idea. 100%. It was me. So if you're going to blame it on somebody, blame it on me.
We did encourage it, though. Through laughter.
That's correct.
And through saying, go ahead.
Did you record her on the way home?
I did, yeah.
After she was in the car?
We had a little bit of talk in the
After she
Uber.
was in the party for maybe... How long was she in your house, Erock? Seriously. 3 minutes?
I don't know when she got in, but from the second I saw her, less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, so all right, then no more than 2 minutes. Less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Total time in the house.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if it was a full
I think
minute.
you're right.
And then
No, more than a minute.
And then you talked to Lady Di in the Uber car.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you feel about the way you were treated tonight?
Not too good.
Like, what happened?
I was there 5 minutes,
And?
the most. And then they told me, well, the party's over, you gotta go.
Why do you think they did that?
Because the party was over, right?
What?
The party was over.
But why do you think that the party ended right when you got there?
Well, do I look repulsive or something, or what?
Could you pause that and let everyone just enjoy the irony of that question?
Well, I mean, she looked a bit disheveled, sure.
Yeah.
Her hair was a bit greasy, like it hasn't been washed in, I would say, at least a week.
She told me she spent a lot of time getting ready, actually.
There's no way.
She had been excited, like very excited.
She might have
about going to
spent
the party.
30 seconds getting ready.
I don't think so. What do you think of the food?
The shrimp was horrible.
She had one shrimp.
Oh, and she was right.
What the fuck?
Sometimes you know.
Does that piss you off, Erock?
Shrimp was horrible.
A bit unsettling, yes.
A bit unsettling.
Did you have any of the shrimp?
I did when we first put it out, yeah.
Was it good then?
It was all right.
Not that great though.
It's not shrimp season, so you deal with what you can get.
What was
gotcha.
it? Just frozen shrimp?
No, it was cooked. We picked it up cooked.
Yeah, but sometimes you just buy it frozen and let it defrost. No?
No, it was all ready to go.
All right.
What do you think of the food?
The shrimp was horrible. That's the only thing I had to eat was that stupid shrimp that they had on the table. I thought it was horrible.
No, there was plenty of other food. Kenny's telling me she was in the house less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
He was actually keeping track. And there was plenty of food.
There's a lot of food.
In the kitchen and everywhere else, but where she sat down, that was about what was left on the table. It was the shrimp.
She didn't get a chance to explore the household.
No.
I wanted to make her a plate, but then Eric had stopped me.
Troy Kwan?
Very rude of Eric.
Adrian just talks so much shit the day before. Like,
Really?
Like shit talking. Like, oh, I'm going to do this. Is this going to be funny? We're like, dude, fucking do it. Then he shows up after dinner is completely finished. Everybody's done. Like, people are starting to get ready to leave. He shows up.
Right.
And then we're like, because everybody was like, dude, he's fucking talking shit. Because he talks a lot of shit.
Right.
He doesn't follow through with what he says he's going to do.
Right.
So he shows up without her, and we're like, and he's like, oh, I'm going to bring some other chick that's going to eat my ass or something. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Were you saying that?
No, I said I was going to bring a lady who had eaten my ass in the past.
And that never happened, of course.
Or did you? Is that who you brought?
No.
So then he shows up, and we're like, dude, what happened? He's like, oh, she didn't want to come. She didn't want to come. I've been talking to her all day. She didn't want to come. And we're like, what? Then all of a sudden he calls her, and all of a sudden she's ready to come. So it's like he basically was like, I'm going to do this, got cold feet, bailed on it, and then when we called him out, we're like, dude, you're a fucking pussy. You don't follow through with what you say you're going to follow through with.
Right. I think a lot of it also has to do with I've spent a lot of time with Adrian. He really wants to impress you and Jim.
That's, yeah.
Like, he is doing a lot better, by the way.
Yeah.
Than he was. And like that clip you just played. There was a time when you couldn't trust Adrian to cut a clip.
Right.
Now Adrian can cut a clip.
No, he can't.
I mean, that clip was okay.
How hard is it to, record Lady Di in a car after she's been in Erock's house for 2 minutes?
And
of course it's going to be good.
I'm going to defend Adrian. He got booted out of a party and still had the wherewithal to tape
record
that
it.
monstrosity.
Well, that's true.
We have audio of her saying the shrimp was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, that was funny.
He didn't sulk. He took it like a man. He booted it while all his coworkers watched me get thrown out of a party drunk, and he took that fucking monster with him and then taped her.
Right.
No offense if you're listening, dear.
You got a little more audio from her.
Yeah.
This is it, though? You got two lousy 30-second clips from Lady Di after this experience?
She was just repeating herself.
How old is he right now? Eric.
I think he's 40.
Oh, he just turned 40?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to him. I'm sorry I didn't say happy birthday, but nobody gave me a chance.
Well, that's not your fault.
Eric, you didn't give her a chance to say happy birthday.
No, I did not.
Look how nice she is. She's all happy. She's not even mad at you for treating your guests rudely.
Well, she thinks that the party was over.
You'd be a very bad Arab. They always are very welcoming to their guests. You're not a good Muslim.
No, I'm not. I'm a poor Muslim.
This is fucked up on so many levels. She's not bothered by it. She was in a house for 2 minutes after being in a car for 20. And she's just all happy on the way home after having one shrimp.
She's always happy, though. Like, she was just confused.
That's why I don't feel sorry for her, because, life's important to her. She doesn't give a fuck.
Give me a chance.
Well, that's not your fault, Diana.
Oh, I hope not. Well, tell Erock I said happy birthday anyway.
Oh, what a nice lady.
Did he lose weight or something?
Pause. All right, so I hope you swung by the optometrist.
Shut up.
Guess Adrian wasn't the only one who was intoxicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Lose weight or something?
Who, Eric?
Yeah. There's something different about him. I don't know.
I mean, did you like his look?
Yeah.
If he had asked you to stay, what would you have done?
I would have stayed.
Of course you would have stayed.
She's such a horny lady.
She really is.
Yeah.
She wants some of that nagel seed in her mouth and hair.
She did ask me at the end of the ride if I was coming in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So why don't you just bang her once?
At least get a blowjob.
Not interested.
Well, that would impress me and Jimmy. You come back with a story that you had sex with Lady Di, and then we would listen to you.
Imagine if you had said that. If you're like, look, I made a mistake. I ruined his family birthday party. I probably shouldn't have done that. She invited me into her apartment on our way home, and I went in and got a blowjob from Lady Di.
And here's video of it to prove it.
Yeah. Let me say hi to Pete.
We can't put these expectations on guys when they come in though and get mad at them if he did something truly awful at Erock's house. I would say, but I get why you would do that and she'll just sit there and talk and be annoying and
everybody in this room and everybody in the office and I don't know who's in there with Erock right now, but everybody who's on this show that was at that party was giggling about it.
Yeah.
Before she was here.
Here's the. I didn't even know about it until I didn't know about it.
That night.
Yeah, that night I found out.
That night.
I see where it was funny, but it's a tough spot because you also know it's like completely crossing the line. Like Erock has no desire to have Lady Di or any of these other people in his house.
Right, but you were giggling at it. You were not laughing when she was there, but you were laughing at the concept of the possibility of that happening.
Well, it's a funny concept, 100%. Of course.
Which is the main reason why I went through it, yeah. Once you guys were laughing, I was like, all right, I gotta do it.
And at 23 and his experience here, Adrian has not developed that level of figuring out the difference between what works as a concept and what the execution will actually.
No.
Although we figured that out, and we still let him do it. No one said to him, "Yeah, you probably shouldn't."
We also part of what we all thought would be funny was not only the uncomfortableness, but watching Adrian dig his own grave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely funny.
That was an element in there.
Absolutely.
It would have been funnier if Adrian actually owned it. He kind of he squirmed a little bit.
He squirmed a little bit.
I was trying to be as respectful as possible.
Yeah, but
given the situation.
then being respectful, then don't even suggest it in the first place.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
That's fair.
To say.
But once he said he wanted her to get out, I was trying to get her out of the house.
Of course. Yeah.
No, I saw the look on your face. You were scared shitless.
Yeah,
shitless. You were trying to get out there as quick as possible.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to get in the cab, get her home, and then get back to my house.
I saw it in your eyes. You were scared at that point. Erock, final word to you.
Well, it's just kind of bullshit that, the last few parties or gatherings or what have you that I've had, and this guy has complained for so many months that nobody acknowledges him, he's not invited to anything, he doesn't feel like he's part of anything. So finally something comes up, and we're like, okay, you're invited, you're on the staff, you can come, and this is the bullshit that he pulls.
So, will he be invited next time?
No.
You did?
Obviously not.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Adrian, you looked a gift horse in the mouth.
And he's saying the shrimp was overcooked. Doug Benson in studio.
Hey.
I apologize. You were supposed to be in at 7:30, but we had to talk about shrimp.
Yeah, I got sort of the gist of what was going on in here and was happy to not be a part of it.
Oh, good. So I made the right decision. I wasn't sure if I should drag you into the middle of that.
I guess all the listeners weren't at the party last night either, though, so I could have participated on that level.
I guess. Do you know Lady Di?
Yeah, of course.
She's on the line now, Jimmy. Of course she is.
Let's give her 1 minute.
Oh, that's right. You were here for the beginning of that bit. Lady Di calls us every fucking day, and she stays on hold for 2 to 3 hours every day, hoping we'll go to her. And most days we do not. Today, it was a whole thing at Erock's party over the weekend where Adrian decided to surprise Erock with a Lady Di visit. She lasted less than 2 minutes in the house, according to Club Soda Kenny. She had one shrimp, and then she was told to get the fuck out, or Adrian was told to get her the fuck out. So we discussed that whole thing for about a half hour. You would think the dummy would call us then.
We even had audio of her rating the shrimp.
Right. And now she calls after we're ready to move on. But I guess we got to give her like a couple seconds here. Lady Di.
Hey, how's it going? How's everything?
Why didn't you call when we were talking about this?
Well, you know, I don't have XM satellite, so how would I know?
That's a good point.
Well,
Yeah, she only hears it if she's on hold.
Anyway,
I don't know. You would think one of the producers around here would have probably said, you know, Lady Di, this would be a good time for you to call because we're talking about you today.
Well, okay, yeah, but like I said, I don't have the XM unless I'm on hold for a long time. That's the only way I can hear you.
All right. So
That's a great way to get the show for free.
What happened? What? Well, you know, I mean, I can't afford the XM. That's what I'm trying to say.
We got Doug Benson in studio. So what do you want to know?
I want to know, why was I at the party only for about 5 minutes the most, and then I got kicked out?
Well, because you were...
Well, what? Why?
Because you were supposed to be a joke.
What?
A joke?
What?
Yeah.
I was behaving myself. I was fine. What do
Yes,
mean
you
I
were.
was
You were
supposed to be a
delightful.
joke?
You were brought in to be like a joke, though.
What?
You know, I mean, I didn't do anything.
It was kind of
wrong.
your
I didn't
Carrie
have to
moment.
drink.
They set you up badly.
That's when they poured your own blood on your head.
No, I mean,
We were hoping to pour a whole bucket of natty ice on your head, but you didn't stay long enough at the party. I'll just keep talking. What?
All of it. I was there to say happy birthday to Erock, and then all of a sudden Adrian says I had to leave.
Yeah, Adrian was really rude about it. Erock wanted you to stay, and Adrian had you thrown out, which I thought was inappropriate.
Well, I don't know, because I didn't get to talk to Erock at all.
Adrian thought it would be really funny to, have you show up at Erock's house, knowing that Erock would be really pissed, and you would be there for a few minutes.
Not gonna happen.
That's not true.
Come on, man.
Erock, were you going to let her stay at your party?
No, I was not.
See, there you go.
Oh, that's not
There you
cool.
go, Lady Di.
By the way, happy birthday. Okay.
His birthday was like 2 weeks ago at this point.
How was that one shrimp that you had? Did you enjoy it?
No. It was out too long.
Look, in all fairness,
Oh, they set it out for too long.
in all
Maybe
fairness,
you got
It
there
was
too
out
late.
for too long.
the rest of the food was terrific, Doug Benson, but the shrimp, Kenny said, might have been overcooked.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was out for a while.
And by the time she
And
showed
I was-
up, it
I
was
was
late
like,
in the
oh,
party.
man.
Oh my God. Please
Yeah.
give me 1 second. By the
I
time
didn't
she,
even have a chance to
oh
take my
my
jacket
God, please
All right, go
let me
ahead,
have
go
one
ahead.
second. Thank
You
you.
didn't like it, Ty?
Okay.
By the time she had a shrimp, it was sitting out for many hours. It was in very lukewarm water. The ice was long gone.
Yeah.
Most people know at that point not to try the shrimp.
That's why Jimmy
She's
kept
just
on
happy to
going,
get in the game.
Jimmy kept on shaking his head. Don't do that.
Yeah, I just wanted you to have a nice dining experience.
Right.
I only had one, Jimmy. That's it. After I had the one, that was good enough.
I understand, dear.
Well, how do you wouldn't
You
know
didn't
that-
want to stay anyway.
No, she wouldn't know. She was there for such a small amount of time that she was actually eating the shrimp as she was getting thrown out of the house.
Well, Carrie got to enjoy most of the prom before they dumped all that blood on her. Like, you throwing her out after 3 minutes and one shrimp.
There was not a chance she was going to be able to have
Seems inhumane.
Right. She wasn't going to. There was no chance you were going to have a second shrimp because you were on your way out.
Yeah. I wasn't going to have a second shrimp. No, I don't think so. The first one was horrible.
Can we call the Guinness Book of World Records? Did we set a record? Shortest time at a party ever?
Shortest time you probably did, yeah.
And how long was the car ride to get there?
Let me see. I don't know, about 45 minutes, I think. I think it was around 45 minutes. From Elizabeth to Nutley. I really think that,
It was a 45-minute.
Nutley.
It was a 45-minute.
I wasn't counting the minutes.
It was about a 45-minute Uber ride. She shows up. Of course, Erock doesn't want her in his house. That's sort of crossing a line.
Yeah, you don't bring the ex around.
Was it surge pricing on the Uber ride? That would be terrible.
Yes.
That's a lot of money to spend for a 2-minute party.
Yeah.
And then she was there, according to Kenny, for less than 2 minutes, had one shrimp, and then she was back in the Uber car for the 45-minute ride back to her house.
I thought actually it was 5 minutes, but okay, if it was 2 minutes, it was 2 minutes.
All right.
2 minutes with you seems like 5 minutes.
Yes.
So
I don't know. You know.
You double time.
And the same person that drove me there was the same person that drove me back home.
Well, you were there so long, they literally had just turned around, backed up in a driveway
The guy
and
was
turned
just
around.
doing a U-turn to leave.
Man,
I love how she adds the important information, by the way. Wow, what a surprise. Same driver.
I would have taken a second shrimp to go if I were you.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have asked for a doggy bag.
Di, may I ask a question?
No, that's okay.
Di, may I ask a question?
Yes.
What were your intentions at the end of the evening when you arrived at your house and you asked Adrian if he was coming up to your apartment with you?
Oh, I was just joking with that.
I don't think you were, Di.
Yeah, pretty awesome joke.
Exactly. That's a really good one.
I love Adrian, but I don't love him like that,
But would you open up your pussy lips to allow him to enter you?
Opie, come on, man, no.
How else do you say that?
It's a question, Di. It's fair.
Yeah, there's no other way to say it, really.
For me.
You take your two hands and just kind of invite him in.
He's too young for me, Opie, please.
Oh, you would take that in a second. Who are you kidding?
Are you saying he's not a bad looking guy?
I'll be 53 April 1st, okay?
Jesus. Only?
And,
you're kidding, right? April 1st?
He is way too young for me. He's just,
Well,
he's a good-looking guy, but he ain't for me.
Just admit you invited him up for a night cap.
The what? Invite him for what?
You wanted his dick is basically what Doug Benson is saying.
Come on.
And then he didn't go for it, and now you're spinning it like, I'm too old for him.
I was just joking. That's my idea of a joke.
I was just kidding. I knew he wasn't going to come up here.
All right. Well, Adrian set you up horribly. You know that, right?
But Adrian is, I don't know.
He's a sweet boy.
He is nice. He had good intentions.
He was trying to impress me and Jimmy and the rest of the staff by having you come to Eric's house, knowing Eric would not want you there. So Adrian is the bad guy here.
By the way, Eric, from what I saw from the house, the 2 minutes I was there, he has a very nice house.
Yes, he does. It's
Eric,
a lovely home.
Comment on the very nice house.
Thank you.
That's a compliment.
It is a nice house. I feel bad for Di, like you said, because she shouldn't have been there. But the fact that she was used like that it also isn't cool.
I told Adrian called me up. I said, Adrian, I'm too tired to go right now. It's like 10 o'clock at night, And he goes, no, the cab is coming for you. You got to be here. We're going to have plenty of food, plenty of drinks and everything. That's what Adrian told me. And I said, okay, I'll get ready.
Yeah,
but I started closing my eyes. I was getting tired.
He was setting you up because he knew you would be in the house for less than a couple minutes.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I got to see everybody and everything. And
well, yes, technically you did.
Di, it was great to spend some time with you on Saturday.
She gets sick of you guys too. It's a two-way street.
She's just a nice lady.
She got to see
you were
everybody.
Really quiet. You know that you just sat there and
I couldn't believe what was going on. I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know if I have the heart for this shit anymore.
Wait. Sam was laughing so much he was covering his face.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I still have the heart for this shit.
Eric.
Jimmy was there and he just kept on, staring, saying hello and everything like that. And before you know it, Adrian said, well, we got to go. And I'm like, I just got here. What do you mean we got to go?
Somebody should have taped that.
It was amazing.
I just got there. I didn't even have a chance to take my coat off. Right? I sat down. I figured, okay, I'm going to take my coat off now.
Stop saying coat.
Wait, you know what? I think walk us.
Coat. Yeah, that thing.
Before we let you go, you're sort of doing it, but I want you to start from the beginning. Walk us through your whole time at Erock's, starting with coming in the front door.
In real time.
Coming in the front door.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I needed Adrian to help me out. Because it was kind of icy out there. So I just needed, for him to hold my hand and help me, go up the stairs.
I gotcha. So now you open the door and you enter Erock's palace. Walk us through your time there. Okay.
The first dining room chair I saw, I sat down.
Right.
Right? And it was right in front of you, Opie.
Right.
Okay? And, trying to kind of start a conversation. I saw the shrimp there, and I said, okay, well, let me have the shrimp. And that's when Jimmy started shaking his head. I should have listened to him.
Jimmy was trying to warn you.
Jimmy was shaking his head going, no, don't have that shrimp. Don't have that shrimp. I had one, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, very good. Thank you. And, it was out for a very long time.
Right.
And I sat in the seat. Wait, hold it. I'm trying to explain something.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sam just decided to interrupt. I apologize.
Somebody obviously was there before me because there was bottles of a bottle of beer on there. There was, a dish that somebody ate out of and everything. But that didn't bother me.
Signs that people were having a good old time for many hours before you arrived. Okay. Continue.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Maybe signs that the party was maybe even winding down.
Yes, there were definitely signs.
That's why I told Adrian, I said,
shrimp in lukewarm water basically means, the party is winding down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I thought I was...
That shrimp was minutes away from being thrown away.
I stomach ache after that.
All right, go ahead. So you saw the remnants of people having a good time. Empty beer bottles
and everything. Yeah, everybody was talking and stuff like that, and and I was trying to get to know other people at the party. Okay,
trying to mingle.
The people I already know. What about the other people? I was looking around the table and seeing the other people over there and everything. I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody.
I love that you were trying to get to know other people. I swear she was there less than 2 minutes.
People.
All right, and then what happened? You were trying to say hi to everyone at the table, but that was rudely interrupted, wasn't it, Di?
Well, that's when Adrian told me that I had to leave.
Right.
And I'm like, I just got here. What do you mean I have to go right now? And I'm looking around at the people that I do know, and I'm like, I got to leave already?
Yes.
What did I do?
Yes.
I thought maybe I did something wrong or something.
Right. No.
I didn't even have a chance to have a drink or nothing like that.
No, what happened was the joke was over, and now you had to be out of there immediately. And Adrian was fearing for his life a little bit, even though he's playing it differently this morning. I saw that he was scared.
Would you have done the same thing to somebody else or just me?
You're pretty special.
Yeah, I would say
special.
we were just getting late.
But I don't even know what I did.
The party was just winding down. We actually all left 5 minutes after.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't get home.
Yeah, absolutely.
How would I know?
I didn't get home till 1:30.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I think we stayed there at least another hour to two.
My jacket was on when you came in.
Yeah. I do remember you having a jacket on.
Eric, one other thing, and then we can finally move on. What would be the circumstances where Lady Di would be invited to stay, as far as how it went down on Saturday? She's in your house,
right? There would be none.
What if it was an outdoor party?
But what I don't understand.
What if you put a chair outside your property line? Excuse me, officially. So she's not
outside the property line. That's totally fine.
So if we were able to get like a lawn chair of just over the property line,
you mean out in the street? Yes, perfect.
Or hand her a lamp like she's a lawn jockey.
Yeah, okay. Thanks a lot, Kenny.
Eric,
Kenny,
Eric, Kenny, whoever it was. Okay, Adrian went home too, didn't he? I don't think he came back.
Right? He was not invited back. No, and he had to get you home.
Why?
Didn't you guys?
I don't understand. What did Adrian do?
He set you up horribly.
We have video.
I heard we had video. Who's got the video?
It's on my...
I know. I remember Troy taking video.
Hold on, sweetheart. Kenny has a question, dear.
Yes.
Eric, I know one circumstance maybe you would allow her in your house.
What would that be?
If she was in a coffin.
Oh, my God.
Why would he want her dead body in his house?
Yeah, why would he want to have the wake at his house?
Because then, everybody can make fun of her.
That's not cool.
Finally, without her talking back, it'd be great.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
All right. Well, no. Anyway, Eric really has a beautiful little house over there.
Well, you only saw one room, but you're not wrong. The rest of the house is wonderful.
It is lovely.
Yeah.
They work hard on it. Every room is put together nicely. Yes.
Right.
You kind of saw.
Him and his wife, right?
You kind of saw the dining room. That was about it.
Now,
yeah, that was about it.
Do you have bed bugs?
Dining room in the little entrance area.
Di, do you have bed bugs? I think that's what everyone's scared of is bed bugs.
No, I don't have bed bugs.
And the fact that you might get duty all over.
Well, that is a concern.
Yeah. No, I don't have any bed bugs.
What do you mean? What are we talking about? You know, remember the incident here at Sirius XM? You're not allowed to use the bathrms anymore because you stripped completely naked
and puke in the sink a lot,
and was puking in the sink in front of Ugly Betty. You forgot all this?
I don't have a virus anymore. It was only for that 1 weekend. I swear to God on that.
Okay.
I don't have a virus anymore. There was no way I was going to go to the bathroom and puke all over the place. Come on.
All right. Well, Eric was concerned that you would let your shit fly all over his house.
No.
What's on that video, Sam?
Opie, where was Anthony?
I don't know.
Wasn't there.
I don't know. I'm not his keeper. I don't know if he was invited. Ask Erock.
I'm asking you. You know, nobody. Did he get invited?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Erock?
All right.
What's on the video?
The ousted guest is asking a question.
Hannah's been invited to things in the past and has not shown. He was not invited to this one.
Oh
man.
Wow.
Eric,
well, it would have been nice to see him. I don't know.
Personal.
Eric, can I get your permission to play the video that they just showed me?
I haven't seen this.
I haven't seen this either.
I don't know what's... All right, hold on. Try to shut your mouth for a minute. We got a video of you actually at the party.
So this is moments after Eric said you got to. She had just found out that she has to go.
Right.
She's sitting still with her coat on at Erock's dining room table.
Right.
With a single half-eaten shrimp on her plate.
I gotta say though, I mean, if you didn't know any better, it looks like Lady Di is having a really good time at the party because it's someone else's plate in front of her that she put the shrimp carcass down.
Yeah, she looks like she's drank half of 5 or 6 beers.
It's like 5 or 6, sort of half-drinking beers, some water. There's the plate of shrimp. The famous plate of shrimp is right in front of you. All right, let's play this and see how this plays out.
There's a fan blowing on it.
Out of here. All right. Well, nice seeing everybody again.
You're leaving? Do you want to go?
And you.
Oh, okay.
We're going
We're both going.
Where are we going?
We're going elsewhere. I'll see you guys Monday.
All right, buddy.
All right, I'll be right there.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Where are you going? Bye. He said we gotta go. I don't know.
Come on. We'll go back to your place.
For what?
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Adrian, what's going on here?
Let me grab my jacket.
Hi, Kenny. How you doing today?
The music sounds like you want everybody to leave.
There she goes.
Okay.
Drop something.
Kenny.
I wish she didn't stop the video.
Huh?
She doesn't look like she has a virus in the video. No. Looks like
I
doesn't look
know.
like she's going to throw up on anything.
Yeah.
No. My goodness, I haven't been sick in a very long time. I got to knock on wood on that one.
She was sitting in that chair for maybe 15 seconds before that video started. And the only longer time she was in there is the couple of seconds it took her to walk across that 15 feet of living room to get to that seat.
All right, let me. Tommy from Brooklyn has a very good question for you, Lady Di. Please try to listen. Tommy in Brooklyn, go ahead.
Good morning, guys. You know, she said she walked in, saw a chair, jumped immediately into it, noticed that there was beers and a plate there, but she felt okay with it. Don't you think that maybe somebody else was sitting there?
That was the only chair that was available.
And that made it yours?
I don't know. I just figured I'd sit down for a little bit. If the person came back, I would have stood up.
But it didn't bother you that it was somebody else's. You don't ask, hey, is anybody sitting here? What's wrong with
What's the big deal about that? I would have got up if the person came back.
I think Tommy wants to ask you if you feel, are you bothered that you were set up as a joke?
Sort of. That night, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I was a little bit bothered, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. I kind of expected something like that to happen.
You were invited to make Erock extremely uncomfortable, and then everyone was pretty much pointing and laughing at you. That would have been nice. You should have brought a present.
What if I bought him something? Yeah, well,
Why didn't you stop on the way and get a present at least?
Yeah, like a bottle of puke.
Oh no, seriously. If I brought him something, then would I have stayed longer?
Probably.
Eric, you probably,
who knows?
if she had a gift, you
feel a little more guilty about getting rid of her.
I think she might have made 5 minutes if she brought a gift. Eric, is that? What do you think?
No, not at all.
Would you have at least kept the gift?
It would have been put into a bag and disposed of.
How come you don't like Lady Di?
I don't hate Lady Di. I just don't like what Lady Di has become, and I don't want it in my house.
GH, maybe Lady Di should apologize.
What have I become?
Yeah.
A raging alcoholic.
Erock, what has she become?
I was always an alcoholic. Well,
that's why I added the word raging.
A drinker.
I've always known you as a drinker. You're right, but it seems like you've upped your game in the last 5 or 6 years. That's why I added raging.
I upped my game. Oh, I don't know. About
How many beers have you drank this morning already?
This is my second one.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
All right,
She's taking a sip as you asked her.
Yeah.
All right. Why do you keep on asking me that for? What's the big deal? I'm at home.
Well, I mean, because we're vested in you, and then people tweet us and write us and call us saying, "Man, we really need to do something with Lady Di because they feel bad out there." But we've tried everything. You don't want any help in the end.
I went. Let me tell you something right now. I mean, not for nothing, but I went to 3 rehabs. 3. Do you really think I want to go to a 4th one?
Well, maybe the 4th one is where it clicks in.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but
I don't want to hear this shit. I've heard this for probably 10 years now.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, Adrian set you up to be the joke.
But it's
Your
nice
pal Adrian.
But it was nice to get out of the house, huh, Lady Di?
Yeah, it was.
Got a nice car ride.
That 1 hour, yeah.
1 hour.
Always good to get out on a Saturday night.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
All right.
If I had the friggin' money, I would have hung out in some bar around here someplace after that,
It's true. Lady Di did grab the shrimp before she even took her jacket off. Steve in New Hampshire. It's almost like Steve was at this party. Maybe
They're saying Di didn't read hints from Heloise before she went to the party.
I only had one shrimp. What was the big deal? One shrimp.
She looked comfortable in that coat, too. She didn't need to take that off.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What if I came there with Marion? Would you have done the same thing to her? Tell her to leave?
Oh, Eric is just shaking his head.
I don't think you would have done that.
Eric, it's not a bad question because we tolerate Marion a little more than we do Lady Di. So what would have happened to Marion if she showed up?
Well, 1, I think Marion would have been a bit smarter as figuring out why this was all going on. But 2, no, they'd be out at the same amount of time.
Would you boot Marion if she came alone?
If Di was there and Marion, yes.
What if Marion was alone is the question.
Yeah, I don't know Marion, really.
I think Marion would have been able to stay. I feel like she would have been able to stay.
She would have gotten the party going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marion's more of a normal.
She's civil.
Yeah.
Right.
If there wasn't a threat that Di had bed bugs and was going to vomit on your sink, would you have let her stay?
No. She doesn't shower.
No,
she doesn't wipe.
You're actually saying that you're gross.
Yeah, he did look at your anus last time you were here.
She had a big hemorrhoid that was bleeding.
Did you see her? I forgot you looked at her asshole last time she was in here.
Body.
She said
it was not bleeding.
Erock says you don't wipe properly.
Yes, I do.
Then why do you have a hemorrhoid?
What are you talking about? Yes. What do you?
Wait, you don't?
How did the conversation come to this?
Wait, you get hemorrhoids if you don't wipe properly? No,
that's
from pushing, right?
No,
it's for wiping too much.
No,
it's
you
friction.
get hemorrhoids if you
over wiping.
Over wiping will give you hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Damn.
How are you, Doug?
Yeah, we're gonna move on from this Lady Di.
All right. Well, listen. That little bit of time that I was at the party, it looked like it was a great party.
It was a lot of fun.
It was wonderful in general. So.
Yeah, but you were so quiet, Opie. You just sitting there, you weren't saying anything.
I was in shock.
In shock about what?
Yeah, what?
That I was seeing. It's kind of like when you see your teacher outside the classroom, you get all like, wait a minute, that's just weird. It was just weird to see you in that environment, I guess.
How weird. Do I look any different when I...
all right, we're done with you for today, Lady Di.
All right, well...
Goodbye, Di. It was good seeing you.
Yeah.
It was good seeing you guys, too.
It was wonderful catching up with you at the party. Yes. All right?
All right, I love you guys, okay?
All right, goodbye. Take care of yourself.
To love us. It's just nuts.
Bye.
See, we dragged you into the middle of this anyway, Doug Benson.
I never knew what she looked like. Like now that I've seen the
That's
video,
the first time you've seen her?
Yeah.
She's a real
So I always
visual gift.
had something in my imagination, but that wasn't it exactly.
Is she better or worse than you thought?
Worse.
She used to be.
She's worse.
She looks like somebody should throw her from a train.
Yes, she's got that look
She's
now.
totally got the Ann Ramsey look.
Absolutely. You want to see her boobs? We got tit pictures.
No, I don't want to see
what? You sure?
Anything. Oh, she's pregnant.
That's her beer belly. Look at, of course, Erock's smelling underneath her tit right there.
Yeah.
I know. He's gotten all the sexual pleasure from her, and then you want her to stay at his house.
She's her with the Saw makeup on. It's terrifying.
Well, yeah, we got a bunch of Lady Di pictures.
We told her she was getting a makeover that day.
She thought she was being made up to be all pretty that day, Doug. She had no idea.
Is she still mad at the Goonies for trying to find that treasure?
She was very mad when she found out that she wasn't getting a makeover. Erock, do you remember the day where you had a smell under her tit?
Look like that.
No, not particularly, but I'm sure I did.
Okay, there's a picture of you smelling her boobie.
Yeah.
Doug, what are you doing in New York City?